Hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades. And right now we can see that Bitcoin got a bit of a dip towards the downside and is trying to break lower at the moment. But we are testing support, so that is a good sign. Now let's get right into it and let's take a look at Market Cipher and check out that daily time frame. And wow, yeah, it is looking increasingly bearish at the moment. We can see we have some very bearish numbers with 22 and a -5 on the dual band strength index. It's a -5. You guys can't see it because there was a line there, but it is a -5. And then right now we have crossed back into the red money flow, so that is not good indeed. And on the 4-hour time frame, you guys can see that we are crossing into the red money flow as well. But let's just see how everything plays out, because if we get a green dot right here and we made a low here and a lower low here, but we did not make a lower low on the momentum waves, and we still start to curl back up like this, like so, then that would be a bullish divergence, right? Because you made a lower low on the price, but the momentum is starting to shift back up towards the upside. So that would be the bullish case for Bitcoin. Now the bearish case is that you start to break down here and you can't hold this as support, and you start to make your way back down towards 25,000. Again, that's the very, very bearish case at the moment. And we got major support coming in here for Bitcoin. Sorry, let me get on this chart right here. Right here, basically right at 25,200, 25,100. That would be some major, major support. In the short term, right now we are testing 28,600 as support, and we are actually in a trade inside the Discord, which I will share with you if I can just find my Discord. There we go. Let me just get on to my YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel, my Discord channel, and I'll just share you guys quickly because we just entered in a trade. And again, congrats to the Discord members who are in the trade with me. And for some reason, I can no longer move my Discord. There we go. Let me just move it. There we go. You guys can see that we entered right at 28,600. We nailed the bottom on this trade, and we are in the money, up about 5% at the moment, or just a little over that, because the price has gone up a little bit higher from this time that I made this post. But congratulations to all you Discord members. You guys are making amazing gains, so congrats. Again, you guys can also follow me on Copy Trade on BitGet. I'm actually getting my video edited for the copy trading tutorial for BitGet, so it's going to be out shortly, but I'll release it very, very soon. Let's take a look at Wave Edge now on Bitcoin. See if we can see any bullish any bullish signs. We were actually seeing some bearish signs at 30,400. We got a red cross here. It looks like we got a leg down towards the downside. Again, this C wave right here. So it looks like we're gonna get an ABC correction. Again, this C wave has a target at 1.618, right around 27,200. But again, that is not guaranteed. We could very easily tag 27,800, which has acted as a significant amount of support as well. And we also have this upsloping trend line that I've drawn right here, which is essentially at 28,100, which would act as a pretty good amount of support as well. So all this trading that we've gotten here would act as a good amount of support. And right now we are actually testing it. So let's just see how everything plays out tomorrow. Daily time frame, again, like I said, we were getting a good amount of selling here. We did get a red cross as well. It was followed by a lot of sideways chop, and now we got our leg down. Let's see if we bottom out and start to float back up towards 30,000. In my opinion, if you can break back above 29,500, you could get a very nice move towards the upside. Okay, now let's take a look at the S&P 500. Maybe we'll run it through Market Cipher as well. Again, Market Cipher is showing us that we have some pretty bearish dual band strength index numbers, but overall the market is floating up. And why is that? Well, we can see that on the SPY we have extremely, extremely low volume. Again, let's take a look at the volume here. 55 million shares traded. That is extremely low. The day before, 63, 66, right, 78, 85. It's all very, very low volume, and it is decreasing as we go higher, right? So this tells me that we are probably getting ready for a major pullback in the S&P 500, but I still have some upside targets that have yet to be satisfied, right around 4,200 to 4,250 and as high as 4,300. So again, those would be the three levels that would be start to look at to take some potential shorts. India indexes, I'm already in a couple shorts right now on some stocks. So again, if you guys are inside the Discord, you guys are getting those trade signals in real time for my stock signals, and we're actually up a significant amount of money so far this year on those trades. So let's see if we can get some more gains in the remaining month of April. There's still, I think, a couple weeks left, and including this week. Now let's take a look at the Dow Jones. And the Dow Jones, again, sitting at resistance. Bit of a flat day today. Not too much action in the Dow Jones. The Russell and the NASDAQ were actually the only indexes that ended up in the green. Finished up 0.03, basically flat as well. Same thing for the Russell. So not too much action, but we are seeing that the volatility in these markets is starting to drop off significantly. You guys can see, take a look at the VIX, where the VIX is at. The VIX is currently at 1645. It is extremely low. If we get any lower, I think I have maybe some levels right around 15. If we get there, then I would expect a big reversal in the markets. I mean, the fear is just extremely low in the VIX right now. You see the market is not scared of anything. They're actually expecting a pivot. What could go wrong, right? And usually when the VIX is this low, you get a very big spike in the VIX towards the upside, followed by a reversal in the markets as well. Okay, so just be careful. Getting into longs, buying tech stocks. I'm getting into some conversations with some people, and they're people that don't trade these markets but are just retail investors, and they're saying Fed's gonna pivot. Better load up on Nvidia. Better get into AMD. Better get into Meta before it's too late, right? I mean, the move is already done in these stocks. They're extremely overbought. You got massive bearish divergence on Meta as well. I have no clue why these people would be buying these stocks at these levels here, right as we are entering a recession, and the Fed has not announced that they're pivoting, right? Well, technically, we know that they've pivoted, but they have not started printing a significant amount of money. They have not cut rates yet. They've said that they are going to keep the rates high until the job is done, and the job is still not done because inflation is still very high. All right, and let's take a look here. Where was I at nat gas and oil. So nat gas, unfortunately, I mean, it's pretty normal that you're going to get a pullback. We've had 3 awesome up days in a row in natural gas. Now we're getting a very big down day. I think that we could get a retrace potentially all the way back down to that 50% retracement. What is this? Currency.com. Let's take a look at Pepperstone. We could get a 50% retrace around the $2.11 area. Again, we are pretty close to there. Again, it could very easily go as low as 786, but anything lower than that, I would assume that this pattern is now validated, and we're not going to get our wave 3 up, and that we could potentially start to look for some lower levels, right? So let's take a look at what I'm seeing right now as an Elliott wave move. So what we could be potentially getting here is, let me just draw this out for you guys, is something like this, right? You got your wave 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4, and then your final move potentially towards $3 or $3.50. Who knows how high this can really go? Even maybe the wave 3 could be even bigger, right? I'm not saying that you should get into massive long positions at these levels, but in my opinion, I think the nat gas has bottom. I think we are poised to finally get a very big move towards the upside, but we have yet to see that. All right, and let's just be patient, and let's just wait for the charts to play out, and we'll play day by day. Okay. All right, let's keep going here. Let's take a look at oil. Again, oil, like I told you guys, is running into some pretty big resistance here, and essentially that's what happened. And oil got rejected. Now we're in the money on that free trade that I've got going inside the Discord. I'll probably post an update about that later, but we are in the money now, up over $261. So congrats if you guys are following these trades. These are free trades that I post inside the Discord as well. This one is down about 5%, so that's $250 for us. If it goes any lower, I think I'm going to be pretty close to taking profits on this short that I have on oil. I think I got some lower levels as well that are in the slight losses because we had such a massive gap up, and I wasn't expecting that at all either, because that kind of caught us off guard with the OPEC cutting oil production, but that's okay. That's what happens in these markets. Very unpredictable. Crazy things can happen. Let's take a look at gold. Gold was down a little bit today, but ended up reversing back up back up towards near 2000. It is below 2000 at the moment, but gold near 2000 shows that there's still a lot of fear in the market. It is overbought at the moment. You did form a bearish divergence. You have come lower, but you haven't gotten that big pullback in gold. I feel like once you get that big pullback in gold, you might get a big rally in the S&P 500, which could potentially start to mark or top. Who knows how high it's going to go. Maybe 4,200 would be my first target, but if it can get to 4,250, 4,300, I'll be even happier because I'm going to get an even bigger, an even better price on my short entry, right? So obviously, when you want to get into a short, you want the stock to go higher so you can get the best possible entry. But you can start averaging into your short positions, which is what I've been starting to do in some of my stocks. All right, let's take a look at silver. Again, silver got a nice little reversal day today, bouncing off the bottom of this green support channel that I have, support resistance channel if you want to call it that. And we are starting to test the top of this green box channel as resistance at the moment. But if we can get above it, you got some upside targets at $28. But just looking at the RSI at the moment, it's a little bit overbought, a little bit overdone. And I think you're poised to get a potential pullback in silver as well as gold. So I think that's about it for today. I don't think I have much more stuff to cover. We could talk about Tesla real quick. Tesla is down about 5% in the after hours. They had reported earnings. It had revenue miss, but EPS was beat. But overall, they made $266 million less, and they've been lowering their car prices significantly. The Model 3 has been, the price has decreased again this year for like the third or fourth time. I don't know how many times they've decreased the Model 3 price this year, but if they keep this up, I might be interested in getting a Tesla myself, but we're gonna have to see. But overall, this is a bearish pattern that you've got right now on Tesla. I'll zoom in for you guys to show you guys what I'm seeing here. So you got your down thrust right in the market, in the price action, and then you have consolidation, and you could get another leg down towards the downside. And I got some lower targets. Maybe you got this gap fill right here at 146. I don't know if it's going to get there. That would be a pretty big drop in Tesla. And who knows? Maybe you're going to get a reversal in the markets tomorrow, and you're going to end up getting a rally because this market is very irrational, very euphoric. It wants to be euphoric. It wants to be long. It wants the markets to go up. It wants to believe that the Fed is going to cut rates right away at the first sign of trouble. But right now, you can see that the KRE and the KBE, it's a very ugly pattern right now, but you're starting to see them come back up. But overall, I really don't like this pattern. To me, this looks like consolidation before another leg down towards the downside. But what could happen as well is you could very easily get a pop and then a quick reversal back down if the market doesn't get the news that they want. It's essentially a big rate cut is what the market wants right now. Even with this high inflation, it wants the rates to go down because the banks are in trouble. Anyways, I think that's enough for today. I'll cover more tomorrow inside the Discord. I'm going to be working from home tomorrow, so again, feel free to join the Discord chat tomorrow. I'm probably going to be in it during the day as well, so again, feel free to join. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Love you all. We're almost at 20,000. Feel free to like that button, smash the like button, and subscribe. Love you all. Peace.